Did I find anything fun this week? I always find something fun. Stay tuned to find out. Yep, going back to the swap meet, even though it's super foggy, cold, damp, wet, kind of dark. So it's not that cold and it's not that wet. It's just really foggy and drizzly. So we'll see how it goes. It's either going to be really good or really bad. So it wasn't too bad of a day. I found a couple of things that need repair. Most importantly, I had a good time. Hi everybody, it's Janine over at SLOHappyVintage. And I have so much to tell you. First of all, it is Sunday, so we're going to do a what I found this week video. I also we're going to do the giveaway. Well, we're not going to do the giveaway, but I have information about the giveaway at the end of the video. And then if we have some time, I'm not sure that we will, I want to do some repairs. I will probably do them, film them, share with you later. But anyway, that's what I've got on the plan for today. So sit back, grab something, coffee, tea, soda. I've got my favorite Diet Pepsi, and I'll show you what I found this week. I only picked up one hard good this week, and it's this little McCoy cookie jar. I think she's absolutely adorable. I might have to keep her for myself, but I'm not quite sure what to do with this little chip right here. I don't know if you can see that. I was thinking about just putting some black nail polish on it, or maybe try to fix it. I'm not quite sure. For those of you who do collect things like McCoy, if you were to buy something that had a chip on it, would you care? I mean, I would assume I would reduce the price, but I'm not quite sure what to do with little chips like that. Let me know in the comments. Let me know a lot of things in the comments. The other thing, I've mentioned Casey over at Olive's Vintage Market a lot. She's a very dear friend and a wealth of information. If you haven't gone over to her channel, please do. But we have been having some great conversations about jewelry, and we had the idea, well actually Casey had the idea of doing kind of a podcast jewelry talk sort of thing where we would split the screen and kind of have you join us in for our conversations about jewelry. Let me know what you think about that. She's clear over half a country away from me, so we would have to figure out how to do it, but let me know. All right, now let's flip the camera around. All of these pieces came from my usual haunts. Actually, this is all antique store and swap meet. But we will just start right here with this little stone bracelet. Semi-precious stones in a mesh bracelet. It is not marked. These little curly cues right here are very reminiscent of some of the Juliana things. This is not a Juliana piece, but it's pretty fun. It was just $3. Actually, no, prices went up. This was $3.50. Now at the swap meet, I found just some random things. These are Sarah Coventry. I think they were $1. These are not marked, but they are quite old and really pretty, well made. They are black and clear rhinestone earrings in excellent condition. These were just some, they look like they're listener. I don't believe they're marked at all, but they're those thermoset pieces in there in kind of a pink color. Then there's some coral in an emerald green that are in pretty doggone good condition. They are marked coral on the back of the clasp here. There are screwbacks and not much else to say about those. Oh, they're marked on the actual earring as well. These are Monet, and these I think were 80 cents at an antique store. I also bought, I don't have them here, but I bought some rondelles. This lady that has this booth kind of puts parts and pieces together, and I needed some rondelles for some repair, and she had a little bag of rondelles for 80 cents too. These little cufflinks are signed SB Company, and they are gold plated, but a lot of the plating has, well, the plating has worn off on the back side. The front side looks pretty good. I don't know if those are diamonds in there. I might go ahead and test them. My guess is that they're not, but they're so tiny they could be. Now, I don't do a whole lot with buttons, but I saw these in the Bits and Baubles boxes at my antique store. Everything in there is just $1 a piece, and I usually buy parts for repair in those boxes. But I saw these, and they're reverse carved lucite. I thought they were pretty cool. I later found this one sold on eBay for this one that was, I think it was $16.95 for just a single button. But I like unusual things, and these buttons are pretty unusual looking. Then also at the swap meet in the same lot, I found this little watch chain. I believe it's gold filled. It is signed Cam and Company, C-A-M, Cam and Company. Yeah. It's kind of a fun little watch chain. I'm not sure what would have hung from these little pieces, but this has got kind of like a little pressure clasp that you would hook onto clothing. That was a really cute find. A little camel that is signed on the back. Looks like Christie. I just love animals, and when I can pick up some cute figurals really cheaply, I go ahead and do that. Then there is this necklace, which I just thought was beautiful. It is very 50s. It's kind of got that Miriam Haskell look to it. It is not Miriam Haskell. It does have a little bit of verdigris, so that'll be another cleaning project. But I love these kind of faux Baroque pearls. They've got kind of mottled finishes to them. So I thought that was a lovely choker. This piece was just $3. It is a bracelet. It could be Goldette, could be Florenza. The clasp is missing, and that is where the name would have been. So I will just put a fold over clasp on this and sell it as unmarked. It's missing a couple of pearls. That's not a big deal, but it's got these lovely intaglio pieces on them. I think these are pressed glass. I don't think they're stone. This is Cookie Lee. I don't normally pick up Cookie Lee, but I just saw the pendant and I thought that is a really beautiful pendant. Carved mother of pearl seems to sell pretty well, and the marcasites in here are in lovely condition. There's no missing little marcasites. The chain is nice. It is signed Cookie Lee. Cookie Lee was very popular in the 80s and I don't know if they went far into the 90s, but I don't even know if they're still in existence today, but they did kind of like home party sort of shows where you could buy jewelry, and the quality is not bad on a lot of the pieces. This is kind of a nice one. One of my favorite pieces this week is this bracelet. It is a hinged bangle, and the hinge works great. It is missing a safety clasp, but I have a safety clasp I can put in there. Other than that, it's in really good condition. It is not signed that I can find. And it's got these lovely, it's got like a faux dragon's breath. It's a foiled cabochon. So it's pink and it's got this kind of iridescent foil on it. And then it's got some amethyst glass rhinestones and faux pearls. It's not missing anything. It's just a beautiful little bracelet. Then these were a little bit of a disappointment because when I saw these, I went, oh gosh, those are Trifari. And for a moment there, I was very excited because they certainly look Trifari. I ended up buying them. They're missing some parts that I can easily fix. He charged me, I think, just $3 for them, but they are not marked Trifari. So they're Trifari quality, but I looked high and low, and there's definitely not a mark on these. And once again, when I was talking to Casey, she's like, you know, those fooled me before too. I bought them in a lot and I paid too much for them thinking that they were Trifari. When I got them, they weren't. And so this is just a beautiful, high quality facsimile to those Trifari pieces. Now, you can't call them a fake because they're not claiming to be Trifari. If they were marked Trifari, I would call them a fake, counterfeit, whatever, but they're just very similar to that design. And who knows who they're made by, but if anybody wanted the look of that set, I'll put a screenshot of the real ones on the side and you can compare how similar they are. This is, I don't believe this has any mark on it. It's a nice heavy lariat style fringe tassel necklace. Looks very much like Monet, possibly Napier, but I have no idea who that would be from. It's just a nice lariat. Now, this is incomplete, but my favorite antique store owner saved this for me. The antique store owner knows that I love West German pieces, and this is a West German chain. It does say made in West Germany on this little ring right here, and it's very quintessential. I've talked about this little hatch mark chain several times before. It's very commonly found on Czech and West German pieces, as well as this portion right here. It's just missing the pendant that goes down here. I'm not sure if I have a West German pendant that I could put on that, but I'm sure I will come across one at some point and I will make this complete. Then the last thing today is this Egyptian revival piece. This is signed art, or Arthur Pepper, and I think somebody kind of messed with it a little bit. These look authentic to the piece. This piece does not look correct. So I've done some Google searches on this design and I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to look like. I know these are correct, but I don't know what's supposed to be down here. I'm going to have to do some more research. When I find things that are not complete, I like to fix them to as close to original as possible, but I don't think it's going to be an option for this piece because A, I don't know what this is supposed to look like, and B, I would be very hard pressed to find another piece like this. I've never seen this piece before, and I see a lot of Arthur Pepper pieces. It is signed art right here. And so I'm debating on if I can't restore something to what it's supposed to look like, I will take some liberties and make it something unique, which means thinking of the Egyptian revival theme that this has going on, I'm thinking about maybe putting a scarab pendant on here, or I don't know, I'm going to have to look and see what I have in my harvest box and see what I can do with this piece. Anyway, it's on a nice heavy chain with a fold over clasp, and I think that's going to be a fun piece. So that's it for today. That's what I found this week. And once again, if you see anything in any of my videos, even if they're old videos, because I am really not fast at listing things. So you can look at a video from a year ago and I may not have listed stuff yet. I kind of list the things that, I don't know, that I don't want to keep. Well, I take that back. I've been just trying to list because I have accumulated a lot of jewelry and it's time to find some homes for a lot of the pieces now. All right, I'm going to end this part of the video. Oh, the giveaway. So what I want to do, I have decided that I have this beautiful labradorite hand-made pendant necklace. It's got some flash of blue in there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there we go. See it on camera very well. And sterling silver chain with a sterling silver clasp. And this is what I'm going to, one of the things that whoever wins the giveaway for our 800 subscribers will have a choice of. They can have this labradorite pendant necklace, or they can have a choice of a couple of different books, or possibly maybe a jewelry jar. So I'm going to have a selection of things that somebody can choose from. Now, the giveaway, what this is, you have to be subscribed to enter the giveaway. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100, and in the comments section of this video, I want you to guess that number. And I'm going to give it about a week, and whoever has guessed the correct number or the person that has come closest to the number will be the winner. So I'm going to allow you, let's see, you can have 5 guesses. Let's limit it at 5 guesses. And leave your comments. And if you have any other comments, please leave those comments as well. I've got lots of questions that I've asked you in this video already. The fixing of the cookie jar, and Casey and myself doing a joint effort on YouTube. And what was the other question? Oh, what to do with this piece. So lots of things out there. All right, I'm going to sign off for now. We'll see how long this is and see if we get to any repairs. I think I'm going to save repairs for the next video because this one is long enough, and I think I've crammed an awful lot into this video as it is. So have a great week, everybody, and don't forget to enter the drawing, and I'll see you soon.